So if casuals don't play fighting games, why do they play Smash? This video is kind of a soft sequel to my previous video about why casuals don't play fighting games. And I find this topic interesting because Smash has the complete opposite effect that most fighting games have. Smash Ultimate is the best-selling fighting game of all time, and it's not even close. And I think there's a good reason for that. To start off, I mentioned in my previous video that there is no other genre quite like fighting games. They play wholly uniquely to any other game style, and that can be hard for new players. Smash, on the other hand, is a platform fighter, which does have a similar genre, platformers. Casual players already generally have a better understanding of platformers than they do fighting games, so a platformer fighting game is much easier to understand than a traditional one. On top of that, the competitive game mode isn't the default game mode. It's with items on. I can almost guarantee you that 90% of players, when they first played Smash, played with items on. It's a great way to start to learn the game, because even if you're terrible at it, using an item allows for something fun to happen, making every match feel much more impactful for a terrible player. But aside from all that, I think the biggest factor is its controls. Compared to a traditional 6-button fighter, Smash is 2, attack and special attack. And this is the same for every character in the game, barring like a couple exceptions. This allows for casual players to pick up and play any character whenever they want, without feeling lost not knowing what the command inputs are for the character. And clearly this control scheme works. Capcom put a near identical version of it in Street Fighter VI with modern controls. Whether or not Smash is a great competitive fighting game is up for debate, but it has definitely had a huge impact on fighting games as a whole, and has probably brought in a lot more people that otherwise would not have cared about fighting games at all.